Well, for the first time, a possible motive has been revealed for the deadly school shooting at Arlington Lamar High School last March. A jury in juvenile court in Tarrant County is hearing evidence against the teenager who admits shooting and killing another teen one morning shortly before school. The jury is deciding his punishment. Testimony in court alleges the boy, who was 15 at the time of the murder, was retaliating for a sexual assault attack in school. But police testimony also says that claim was unfounded. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager in studio now with more on today's, at times, emotional testimony. Peyton.
Heather, and prosecutors are pushing for the maximum here, which is 40 years, saying the teenager on trial took an innocent life. The defense team admits the teen does deserve a punishment, but argues the teen had a difficult background. Day one is complete of the Tarrant County capital murder trial of a now 16-year-old boy who shot and killed another student at Lamar High School in Arlington back in March. Tuesday, the teenager on trial, despite being given the option to wear civilian clothes, chose to stay in his beige corrections uniform. The teenager's name is not being made public since he's being tried in juvenile court. The shooter, who was 15 at the time, last week pleaded true to capital murder, which is similar to a guilty plea. Terrifying surveillance video was shown in court of students scattering on the steps of Lamar High when they heard gunfire, along with photos of the shooter's backpack with 2 shotgun shells inside. The weapon used in the shooting also displayed to the jury. Body camera footage shows officers performing CPR, trying to save 16-year-old Jashawn Poirier's life. Poirier was killed by 2 gunshot blasts. A second student was hit in the face by shrapnel, who was the first prosecution witness to testify.
Thunder is now something that puts me on edge and wakes me up in the middle of the night, just because it sounds so much like a gunshot.
A psychologist who performed a mental evaluation on the teenager also took the stand as a prosecution witness.
His high-risk factors were exposure to violence in the home, stress and poor coping, and low interest or commitment to school.
The teenager's father currently sits in federal prison after pleading guilty to illegally possessing firearms as a felon. The psychologist also testified the teen claimed he was sexually assaulted by multiple students in a school bathroom in October 2022, 5 months prior to the shooting. Attorneys from both sides questioned Arlington detective Vanessa Barnes about the sexual assault claim the teen also made to police shortly after he was taken into custody. The teenager told investigators he opened fire that morning at school because he thought he spotted 2 of the students who previously assaulted him.
I didn't have enough evidence or details to support the statement provided.
Detective Barnes testified she closed the case because the teen's story didn't add up and he falsely accused 2 students. In cross-examination, the defense did point out Barnes told prosecutors before the trial she believed something did happen to the teen, just not with the people he identified.
Correct.
An assistant principal from Lamar High told jurors the juvenile had over 100 unexcused absences that school year and 2 physical conflicts following an October fight. The defense pressed when the absences became excessive.
And those appear to really start after the fight on October 19th, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Today was all prosecution witnesses, so tomorrow will likely be another full day of testimony, but from defense witnesses. The judge at the end of the day told the jurors it appears they are on track to have the case in their hands by Thursday. Court starts back up tomorrow morning at 8:30.